I am so excited to be sharing with you today this topic right here. Leading isn't sexy. No, it's not. But you definitely need it in all that God is calling you to do in this season. So stay tuned to today's show, and I'm going to be sharing with you three simple things that you need to know about leadership.
Rise up, God starters, embrace your royal identity. Step into your kingdom authority and deepen your relationship with Jesus. Creatively conquer new territories. Get ready to be empowered, equipped and encouraged like never before. It's time to train to reign.
All right. Well, welcome to Train to Rain. We are talking about leading isn't sexy and why you need it. If you're with me for the first time, say hola, hola in the chat. I totally appreciate it. I can go back and reply to you, bring you up in the little caption area. But let's get right to it. And I want you to stay to the end because I want to share something with you that I'm doing in April and I don't want you to miss it. All right. Leadership isn't about being in the spotlight, it's about sacrifice. And people tell me often, Sadie, I'm not a leader. I'm not a leader. I hate leading. I don't like leading. I don't like to be in the spotlight. I don't want to be the one that people go to. Well, if we are followers of Jesus, we are all leaders. But what has happened is that I have a coach that teaches women marketing, not bro marketing, but there's also leadership that has been taught regarding male point of view, the men leading and what that is supposed to look like. And then we're thrown into the mix as a woman saying, hey, you have to fit this mold of what leadership is. That you're at the front of the line saying, hey, follow me. Yes, sometimes that is necessary. Sometimes that is necessary, but that is you're born into it. It's a gift, it's a talent, it's something that God has given you saying, hey, I'm going that way. But if you are a mother, if you are a woman who has responsibilities, you already are a leader. You're already leading. And that's awesome. But to go to another level in our leadership, it is necessary to know that you don't have to be in the spotlight, but that it is a sacrifice that God is asking you to do in that moment and saying, these people, your children, even I know there's a lot of women that their husbands don't lead the family spiritually in any aspect. They don't lead the family, and that's okay. Why do I say it's okay? The church says it's not okay, but I say it's okay because that man hasn't been developed yet to lead the family. And so you're the leader and say, hey, this is what needs to be done. This is where we're going. This is what we have to do. It's not about look at me, look at me. It's where does my family need to go? Where does my business need to go? Where are the people that I need to help? Do they know where to go? That is leadership saying, hey, I'm going to the store. I'm going to be helping men or women or both in this specific thing. That's the sacrifice, saying, I'm going and I'm going to do. The next part that I want to share with you today is without leadership, family, businesses, and callings fall apart. Have you ever thought about that? Without leadership, your family doesn't know what they're supposed to be doing. Your business doesn't know what it's supposed to be doing. And what God is calling you to do, you're sitting there not moving forward. And so it all falls apart. It falls apart. I want you to just take a second and say, look at what's falling apart in your life and saying, who is leading that right now? That's a hard question. It's a very hard question, which leads me to this next point and the final point. God is looking for women who say yes, even when it's hard. Women that are saying, I am willing to do whatever it takes for however long it takes to see my family, my business grow and achieve what God you have put in my mind, what you put in my vision, that I see my kids graduating high school, graduating college, having their own family. That's vision. That's leading. We are created to do hard things. But no human wants to sit in the discomfort. No human wants to sit in discomfort. No human wants to reflect and say, God, I know that you're calling me to do bigger things for my family so that we can get out of debt, or we can go on a vacation, or that we don't have to sacrifice the going to the grocery store and not buying eggs because I don't have the money. The sacrifice that has to be made in a business, saying, do I do the calls? Do I do the content? Do I do these things? Or do I sit and watch TV and be comfortable with my family? But then when the bills are due, am I in that space? We're meant to do hard things. And so with that, I want to invite you on a journey that I'm going to be leading women through in April. It is called the Radiant Leadership Academy, where it is boutique because God takes you uniquely. There will be 16 weeks of sessions that where we are going to sit together. But what is going to be unique and boutique for you is the journey that God's going to take you personally in a community setting. This class transformed me in such a way that my husband took the class. Now my 17-year-old son is taking the class with other coaches, but I had to prepare myself to receive the certification so that I can teach. So when God is calling you to do hard things, you're not going to be scared. You're going to be equipped. You're going to know what it is to do. 16 weeks where you will grow confidence in every single area of your life. Every single area of your life. If you want more details about this leadership class that I'm going to be leading in April, I highly recommend that you get into the DM or even just put in the comment me, and I will go and have that conversation with you and see if this is a fit for you right now. Maybe it's the season, maybe it's not the season. But what happened in my family? My husband, who never led our family spiritually, finally took charge of the family spiritually and had vision. Secondly, I had control issues because I was raised by a single mom. I was in a very masculine energy. God restored that, which allowed my husband to take his position as the leader of the house. My son began leading in his community. My daughter, who was confronting the they them situation regarding herself, decided to leave that thoughts, leave that mindset, leave that stuff behind, and came back to who she is. All because what I was learning in this leadership class, that I'm inviting you to DM me so that we can have a conversation and see if this is a fit for you. If you want transformation in your house, if you want transformation within yourself, if you want transformation in your business, your workplace, if you want to see change, then this leadership class is for you. And I highly recommend asking you to have a talk. Send me a DM. Let's find out if this is for you. Okay, recap really fast what we were talking about in this little Train to Reign chat. Leadership isn't about being in the spotlight, it's about sacrifice. Without leadership, family, businesses, and callings fall apart. And God is looking for women who say yes to say yes when things get hard. Again, if you want to know more in how your life can be transformed through leadership, your life, your family, your workplace, your ministry, your business, whatever that you would put in your hands to, please send me a private message or comment in the chat, me, and let's have a talk. May God bless you. Remember, you're a leader. You don't need to be in the spotlight. I love you. God bless you. And have a beautiful weekend.